Hello friends, welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi and today I am sharing a grocery haul with y'all. Today I just went to Walmart and we are really cutting our budget. As you guys know, I work in mortgages and the industry is really slowing down, which means I'm not working as many hours. And so because of that, we are really tightening our spending. So let me show you what I got. I spent $66 and unfortunately $66 does not go as far as it used to. But I'll show you what I got and then we'll talk about what we're gonna be having for dinner this week. All right, this is it friends, $66 in groceries. All right, so starting here with the chicken leg quarters, I bought two 10-pound bags. They were 69 cents a pound, which came out to $6.92 per bag. And so that's not terrible for 20 pounds of chicken. Okay, and then here I got two bags of chicken breast patties. My family likes these because they're quick and they're delicious. $3.98 per bag. So that is that. We got some bacon. This is a pound of bacon for $4.48. Back here we have some ranch dip. That was $1.68. I also have some heavy whipping cream back here. It's $2.58. I got two heads of iceberg lettuce and they were $1.62 each. Back here I have some zero sugar hazelnut creamer and it was $3.98. And this Great Value brand of French vanilla coffee creamer was $2.68. We needed some more trash bags because we're almost out, and this box was $7.62. This big bag of broccoli florets was $6.18. Milk has really gone up in our area. This is $3.67 for this gallon of whole milk. I know it's still cheaper than what some of you guys are buying, but you know, you have to remember we live in different areas. Cost of living is different. And so, yeah, that's a lot for our area. Okay, got some Max pork rinds and they were $2.18. A pack of carb counter tortillas and those are $3.38. And lastly, we have this bag of fresh spinach and it was $2.28. So grand total being $66.21. So if you can't tell by the haul, I am back on keto, you guys. I am having some more issues that I know that keto can help me with, not only losing weight, but getting some other things under control. And we can talk about that some other time, but here is what we're going to be having. And now remember, the groceries that I bought is going to be in combination with what I already have in stock. For those of you who are new, we have a freezer full of beef because we bought a steer earlier this year. And of course, we have built up our pantry. And I have lots of keto-friendly things still in stock. So these are the things that we're having. We're going to have steak bites, mashed cauliflower, and salad. Cabbage and smoked sausage, the cabbage coming from our garden. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. We also have a garden, so a lot of the vegetables that we get come from that. Roasted chicken thighs, green beans, and corn. Of course, I will not have the corn, but those green beans, I cannot wait to have those because those are homegrown, and I'm probably going to roast those in the oven. We're also going to have creamy Cajun chicken with steamed broccoli and salad. In fact, we've already had that and it was phenomenal. And any of these recipes that I have links to that I found on Pinterest, I will put those in the description box below. Some other options we have are nachos. I will have mine on the Max pork rinds. Low carb roasted chicken enchiladas. This is a recipe that I found on Pinterest. It doesn't use tortillas, it uses zucchini. So I will link that recipe down below. We haven't had it yet, but I'm going to give it a try. I hope it turns out. And then, of course, keto-friendly Swedish meatballs, another recipe I found on Pinterest that I will link below, mashed cauliflower and roasted veggies, and of course, those veggies coming from the garden. I know don't normally share what we have for lunch, breakfast, and snacks because that's usually everyone fends for themselves. But since I am determined to do keto well and on a tight budget, I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Cucumber sub sandwich. I had this yesterday and it was so satisfying and so delicious. The cucumbers coming from my garden, the tomatoes coming from my garden, some cream cheese, everything bagel seasoning, bacon bits, and deli meat. It was so good. I will actually link that. That's something I found on Pinterest. I will link that down below. Tuna salad, stuffed tomatoes, of course, the tomatoes coming from my garden, and having set back lots and lots of tuna. I've got plenty of that in stock. Of course, leftovers, anything left over from the night before we can have for lunch, and protein shake. That's just a good option to have to get all of your protein macros in. My low carb breakfasts: eggs, bacon, and half an avocado. For those of you who are new here, we do have chickens, and so we get fresh eggs daily. And I bought avocados last week, and I have 1 or 2 left, so I'll only be able to have this breakfast a few times, depending on if anybody else eats avocados. That is my dog you hear in the background. Anyway, breakfast burritos using the low carb tortillas, eggs, cheese, sausage or bacon. Sorry, guys. And then my homegrown, home canned salsa. Another breakfast is hard boiled eggs, deli meat, and a few frozen berries. We have a good stock of frozen berries in our freezer. And then, of course, protein shake. I would also add, and I will put a link down below for shakshuka. This is a breakfast using a marinara sauce, but I use the Rayo's pizza sauce. It's very low carb, and I bought a bunch of them when I found them at a super good deal at my salvage store. And then eggs, and then fresh grated Parmesan cheese. It is so good and very easy to put together. So for snacks and treats, now I will preface with this: if you have never done a low carb or keto type protocol, one of the benefits is that you are satisfied longer because you're getting plenty of good healthy fats and proteins. And so you find that you don't snack as often, and you also don't crave sugar as often, if at all. But it is good to have quick and easy things available, because there will be times that you might feel like you need something. And so these are the things that I have on hand. So I have the things for a mini charcuterie board. That's nuts, meat, cheese, my homemade pickles, olives, things like that. It makes for a really nice treat and sometimes a good meal. Again, almonds. I also have sunflower seeds, pecans, walnuts, things like that. Keto-friendly trail mix. This is something that I throw together. It's unsweetened coconut flakes, Lily's chocolate chips, and either pecans or walnuts. It's really good, really satisfying, and it really just takes like a palmful to make me happy. Let's see, pork rinds, which sometimes I will just have them straight out of the bag. Sometimes I have them with salsa, and sometimes I have them with like ranch dip. You just have to be careful because of the carbs in the ranch dip. And then veggies and dip. You saw I bought that big bag of broccoli. We also have cucumbers from the garden, tomatoes from the garden, and I also have carrots in the refrigerator, which again, carrots is something that you really have to be careful with because of the natural sugar content. And since we have lots of zucchini coming in from the garden, I thought I would try some low-carb, keto-friendly zucchini bread recipes. This is something that I plan on freezing. That way I don't have to worry about consuming it all before it goes bad. So I will just make them and then freeze them in portions. And I will link down below some of the zucchini bread recipes that I found that I'm really excited about. And one of them is savory, and I'm really excited about trying that one. I think my family might like it too. The peanut butter fluff and chocolate chips is something that I think I came up with it. I don't know. I had this like stroke of genius the other day. I had some macros left over, and my husband and I were watching TV, and so in my little NutriBullet, I put in a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, a few drops of stevia, some peanut butter powder, and then just whipped it until it was like whipped cream. And then I put 10 Lily's chocolate chips in there, and it was actually really nice. A little bit satisfied me, and yeah, I might make that again. You know how much this was? If you had to guess.
$35.
That would be a good guess. But you would be wrong. It was $66. Inflation. That's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by. And until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you all, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.